Welcome and what is up there everybody, this is Casper Trader back here with another video today. And in today's video we'll be doing a portfolio review showing guys how our portfolio has performed over the last week. And it's currently week 19 over $2,000 to $100,000 challenge on Robinhood, trying to grow our initial investment around $2K up to $100,000 as fast as possible. And right now we're 19 weeks in and we've grown around $5,000. And that was mostly because of me adding money to the portfolio, which I completely am not mad about, because how are you going to turn $2,000 to $100,000 in a lifetime? That would be pretty hard. But I'm slowly and surely just adding money to my portfolio and trying to make some nice capital gains and dividends in the meantime. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys these stocks that I bought and sold in the last week and my future plans and basically the moves I'm going to make next week with the current positions I have and even possibly buying different stocks. So before I get into the video, I'd really appreciate you guys could smash that like button below and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you guys have not yet. I'd really appreciate it a ton. Alright guys, so getting into the video, we're going to start off with our options. We're going to go down our stocks like this. So starting out, let's just go with options. And we've been doing pretty well with TNA. We can see that we recently sold another put contract yesterday on TNA for $56, and we're up on that around $24 today already, so that's pretty good. And if we look at the show more history, we can see that basically my whole history, this is not my whole history with it. That's odd. Well, basically what happened last week with TNA is that I bought a put, I sold a put on TNA, and I made like $89 profit on it, just holding it and having the theta on my side. I made $89 from it. And then yesterday I decided to buy another put contract for next week, and this one was a really safe play. Basically what I'm doing is I'm betting on TNA, this stock right here, not falling below the price of $24.50, which it hasn't done in like a week. No, but honestly I see that when I'm picking my prices of my puts, what I'm looking for is just simple support and resistance, not really looking for any in-depth patterns. But I see, for example, that this stock has a support around $23, resistance around $28. Did that again, the pattern's repeating, meaning it's making this which means that support and resistance is mildly strong. And so I don't see this stock falling below $24.50 in the near future, especially because of this big jump recently, which took it to a new level where it wasn't at before, which means it's probably going to create its own pattern over there. But right now I think we're definitely safe with this $24.50 put, and I'm just planning on holding this throughout the next week. Though it's not going to be a huge investment, $50 a week, $50 to $100 a week off of $2,500 is pretty good. It's like 2 to 4% every week. So I'm going to keep on selling puts on TNA just throughout the weeks and weeks and weeks that come. And hopefully I won't get assigned and it just keeps going well. But that's basically what I'm doing with TNA, what happened last week, and our future plans with it. So next week we only have potential to make like $25 or $27 with it. But hey, that's always something. But it's a really safe investment in my opinion, the price that I put it at. So I think we're going to be doing good, perfectly fine with that. So as you can see, we still got our VOO, Apple, Facebook, Microsoft, the top stocks right here. And I'm going to actually sort it by total return so we can see how well we're actually doing on each of these. And as you can see, VOO, not really much to talk about it, but Apple, Facebook, Microsoft, Tesla, NextEra Energy, Skyworks, and all these stocks we're doing pretty well on. But there is one change that I'm looking to make in my portfolio, and that is basically selling Visa. And the reason for this is because Visa in the last year has not really moved much. I understand about the whole situation happening with the bat bug situation, global pandemic, and but it's still not been able to recover as much as the majority of other stocks. And I bought this stock strictly for capital gains, not really for its dividend, because that wouldn't pay off too much. And if I see the stock just continue to consolidate and not be able to break out and start moving up and making all-time highs, I think I'm going to be forced to sell it at a small profit And I might take this money and invest it into some other high risk, high reward companies. Maybe not super high risk, but like moderately high risk, high reward companies. And that's basically what I'm planning to do with Visa. Not really sure. It better start moving up or I'm probably going to sell out of it. And if we take a look with Tesla, I also do have some big plans with Tesla. And that is basically to continue buying fractional shares, as you can see we've been doing for a little bit, of Tesla. And I'm just, whenever I see the stock dip down a little bit, like even today after hours, I might buy a fractional share. I might buy another maybe $50 or $100 worth of Tesla. And I'm thinking about doing this every week, maybe even reinvesting what I have made in the selling puts with TNA and using that to buy Tesla little by little until we have a full share of Tesla one day. But I personally do believe in Tesla a lot. I think that they have a lot of potential, a worldwide potential. And they're way ahead of the game, dominating the whole electrical cars market. And basically, there's no competition for them, any close competition at least for them. And I just see a lot of potential in it, and I want to be a part of the movement. So that's basically my plans with Tesla. And yeah, if we could take a look at the rest of the stocks, here we're moving on to more of the dividend stocks after A&D. These are some stocks that I'm holding. I see some good potential in Skyworks, Uber, and AMD as well. But here now we're moving on to our dividend stocks, which we have two of. Right now we had three because we sold PSEC recently. But we have T-Mobile and Main Street Capital. This one's a monthly dividend paying stock, which has been paying out really nicely month after month after month, just 21 cents, and that's getting reinvested back in. But overall, we're still down like 25%, which is a pretty big amount. But it's slowly recovering, and that's the reason I didn't sell it. I still see that this company will probably recover and continue to rise slowly but surely. And I always just like having a monthly dividend paying company in my portfolio. I don't know why, but something about monthly dividends just gets me, and I bet I'm not the only one. It's just really nice to see dividends coming in every month. And now T-Mobile, we've also had some nice dividends come from them, but unfortunately it's only 4 times per month. No, 4 times per month. And we're getting around $4 of dividends each time we get paid out, which is honestly a decent amount. And that's getting reinvested back in, if I'm correct. Yeah, it's getting reinvested back in. So the more dividends we get, the more reinvested back. The more we reinvest it back in, the more dividends we get off of that reinvested amount, and the cycle just continues. So off of this $4 that's reinvested, in a year, I'll probably make like 30 cents off of it from dividends. So just a little cycle of compound interest, and I really like AT&T for that. Might be looking to average down a little bit, maybe buy 1 or 2 shares more, but not really any huge moves with this guy. I just really like seeing the compound effect happen with dividend stocks. But now, since we're past the dividend stocks, we're moving on to more of the high risk, high reward companies. Don't know why Amazon's here, but we have CCL, Delta Airlines, and Bank of America, which are some of those more high risk, high reward companies where I bought simply just to see them recover. I just wanted to see if they were able, like maybe in the next 2 to 5 years, to bounce back up to where they were before the whole global pandemic happened. So, I mean, if they do bounce back up, that'll be awesome. We'll make like a 300% gain. But if they don't, I'm not risking too much money, so it's not even that bad. And I'm just looking to play this as a more risky investment. So that's basically what I'm doing with CCL, Delta Airlines, and Boeing, which Boeing hasn't been doing pretty well recently. And we have some Amazon here. I don't remember. I think I bought like $3 worth of it or something. No, $5 worth of it. And it's up like 50%, which is insane. But I don't know right now. Amazon's pretty inflated. I don't know if it's overvalued because this stock is like the owner of so many different like industries. It's inside so many industries. They own Twitch. Okay, don't quiz me on this because I don't know everything they own. I saw like a infographic though once before that showed like Amazon that owns like 10 different companies that are like competing with different sectors, and don't know if I phrased that right, but Amazon has a lot of potential in different industries. That's what I'm trying to basically say, not just e-commerce. And yeah, so I don't know about Amazon yet. Maybe if it dips down more, I might be looking to buy some. But here we have the electrical vehicle companies, which is the last part of our portfolio, other than our Bitcoin. But Bitcoin is just staying around, staying at the same spot for the last like 2 months, so it's not moving. No point in clicking on it. I'm up like $5 or $10 on it, so nothing huge. But with these electrical vehicles companies, I'm honestly not really a fan. I think that I should just dump all this out and just invest it into Tesla. It's not like these are probably going to be a major competitor of Tesla anyway, unless they're based in different countries where they don't have Tesla yet. But honestly, I'd rather put my money into, if I'm going to the EV sector, I'd rather just put it all into Tesla. Not saying that these don't have potential. I'm just not patient enough to wait for it, because if they do end up blowing up, they will probably take multiple years. I'm talking like 5+ years. I personally think that. And I'd rather just put it into Tesla, which is already way far ahead of the majority of these stocks. And I'd rather just invest in something that's more ahead of the game, I would say. So that's basically how our portfolio is looking. And in the next week, all we're doing is probably going to try to buy some Tesla and continue with our TNA options. And yeah, that's basically how our portfolio is looking. So thank you guys all so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.